So this is the kitchen before. It felt kind of dormy and just not like a grown-up house. I'm Charlene Joint. I am an opera singer by day. By night, I am a podcaster. And this is how I used pay over time to renovate my small New York apartment. Welcome to my home. We're in New York City on the Upper West Side. So I met Andy at a fundraiser for ocean animals down in Tribeca just by chance. And finally, when we got married, that was it. I had my sights set on renovating this apartment since the day I first entered it, if I'm honest.
How did you plan for the financial investment of a home renovation?
Andy and I are American Express Platinum Card members, which allowed us to use pay over time. Pay over time was actually instrumental to our renovation. We waited a year after our wedding to renovate because obviously the wedding is a huge expense. But pay over time allowed us to not wait another year. We actually planned for this even before our wedding. Instead of doing a regular registry, we did a sort of reno fund where you could buy us like a kettle or 1/10 of a fridge. Combined with pay over time, that's what made it possible.
What was your biggest challenge while renovating?
One of the biggest challenges is just space and making the most of the space you have while still bringing your design vision to life. For example, when we set up the podcast, we literally set it up to record and then break it down after. And we have lots of bins under the sofa, under the bed, under the TV unit. Every inch you can think of is being used in some way. A lot of it was about making everything fit. That was the big challenge because it's a very small space.
What are some tips for making the most of a small space?
So some tips I would say for people working with small spaces. The first would be downsize your appliances. Andy was really resistant to this at first because he had a full-size fridge before, and I was really fighting for this 18-inch fridge. So don't be afraid to downsize there. It gave us a ton of flexibility. A lot of it was getting creative with the idea of storage also being style. Look up at your wall and see how not only can you turn that into storage space, but also make it a stylish storage space. Beyond this being a vision of mine and a sort of dream of mine for several years, it really is also an investment. I love pay over time. It's a great feature that allows you to account for expected and unexpected big life changes and projects like a renovation. We know that if and when we sell this apartment one day, what we spent on this renovation will come back to us, and it feels pretty good.